Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius soul family, my gang. Happy birthday to those of you who have celebrated recently. You know, it's our season. You know, we're here to shut shit down, okay? And happy birthday to those of you who are getting ready to celebrate, right? Let me know down in the comments what you have planned for yourself. If I know us, because I'm an Aquarius too, the way I think I know us, then we celebrate multiple days, okay? Even weeks, maybe the whole damn year, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what things you have set for your year, what things you may want to change, what things you may want to incorporate, what goals you might have. Just let me know it all, okay? I do read the comments, guys, even though I don't respond all the time. It's a lot of them, but I do read them and I get my entire life down in them comments. I'm gonna just tell y'all be cracking me up sometimes, okay? Right. Message is general, as I stated a moment ago, so it may or may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest. You know how this goes. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the story, etc., etc. Click the like button, okay, and the subscribe button, okay, and the notification bell, okay, period. Now listen, I could not really tell you guys if this is a new love or people from the past. The energies definitely were extremely cloudy, very murky. I wasn't really able to pinpoint like I normally am able to. So that was a little bit out of the ordinary for myself. It felt like the person or the energies who were trying to come forward were either trying to mask themselves. I don't know what for what reason though. You know what I'm saying? I just do not know. These are definitely people who have their eyes on you. Okay, they have the eye of the tiger, if you will. It may be a set of individuals. Okay, depending on where you are in your whole energy in reference to whether or not you want to entertain new people, whether or not you're open to dating or open to, you know, friends or getting to know new people. If you are currently already seeing someone new, it just felt as if this was an energy from several different people. Okay, it wasn't really pinpointing whether these are old or new people. I even tried to ask one of my decks and I was like, is this old or new? And it was just like, yes. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, are you gonna tell me or not? That either means one or of two things. It's either, you know, neither here nor there, not beneficial for us to know, it doesn't matter, or you will already know, so there's no need for me, you know what I'm saying, with my nosy ass to get any full-blown details. Or it could be, right, as I stated, because I did feel multiple energies coming forward, it could be that it's both old and new. So very, very confusing. The confusion of it all, the cloudiness of it all could most certainly be you. Now keep in mind that tarot is fluid, right? So this could be something that has happened in the past, not too far off though, okay? Not ages ago or nothing like that. It could have just happened. It could be happening currently, or it could be predictive of the future. But there's a confusion here. There's a push and pull. There's a conflict between two different energies. I feel like one would be best fitting for what it is that you want to accomplish and what it is that you have set in your mind as your desired way of life, what your quality of life looks like, right? What you've been trying to manifest, etc., etc. Somebody does align with that, but there are other energies around up in there. Now I can't tell if these are new people coming in trying to fuck with you or trying to fuck shit up, or if these are old people coming in trying to, you know, block. You know what I'm saying? What I do know is that you are on the correct path to get what it is that you have been trying to manifest. You have definitely done the work. As you can see, we have a bit of a pre-shuffle here. I won't really, you know, I like to get off on a tangent with all the energies that I felt, and I try to give y'all blow by blow by blow. But I feel as though, especially since Spirit wasn't giving me entirely all of the details bit by bit, that you will already know if this is your reading. You will resonate just by what comes out. I don't have to really dig in, you know what I'm saying? Not at this juncture anyway, because we have other shit that we got to get to, you see what I'm saying? But I digress. So I feel like you have really been doing the work, okay? It's most notably in the first two cards that popped out, the Bright Heart Light and the Earth Magic, okay? So course, you've been through some tumultuous times in your love connections and the things that you've decided to give your time to, your effort, your energy to. You may have even felt like you came out in the red. You know what I'm saying? You may have felt like you took a lot of L's, more L's than you deserved. And that could very well be the case. But you still, most importantly, have done the work to move yourself beyond this cycle. Okay, we have the full moon, and full moons are all about rejuvenation. Okay, it is about reaching a pinnacle, okay, and having success at a certain goal. But most importantly, I feel like this is about completion of a certain cycle. Okay, now for me to feel energy from the past so prevalently along with newer energy, I'm just going to say this: I feel like there may be a seductor or a seductress possibly on their way in. Okay, whether this is someone old or new, you will most certainly be able to recognize the red flags. You will be able to recognize what this person may be trying to do, if you allow yourself to recognize them. Okay, let's not play this game. Okay, y'all know we've been here before. Okay, we've been here before. Do not lie and do not beat me up. Okay, I can say this. We turn them red flags into confetti. You know what I'm saying? We skirt, you know, and swerve the shit out of them, as if they'll disappear. When they don't disappear, they're like gremlins. You know what I'm saying? They don't divide, they just multiply. And before you know it, you're on a mountain full of fucking red flags that done turn into red banners. So we all know how this plays out, but you have to be the one who wants to see this, because I feel as though the red flags will be most prevalent in the energy of the person that you're the most attracted to. This may be somebody that's your type. This may be someone who just does it for you in whatever way that may be, but the red flags will most certainly be there. Okay. One of the most poignant red flags is this right here. Okay. Now, you yourself may not also be looking for anything too deep, right? You may be trying to keep things casual, trying to keep things, you know, just kind of surface level, platonic, if you will. This individual, even though the one with the red flags, even though they may also portray someone who is also looking for what you are looking for, there is still something hidden there, okay? Wow. It's like the choice between good and evil almost. You feel me? So it's very imperative that you recognize who these people are. Some of them are already in your current cycle, and a lot of them are going to be in this next cycle that you are going into, even though they are people from the past. I don't know how the fuck they got past that portal. I don't know. Did you allow them in? Don't beat me up. You're like, girl, what? Bitch, what? What? Fuck you mean? Is you on our side or is you not on our side? Let us know now so I can click out this shit. No, please don't. Don't leave. Do not leave. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I know every way that the past has the ability to come in, but what I do know, okay, is the facts don't lie. You have done the work. So with this Earth Magic card, you've removed a major amount of obstacles that were in your way. This could have been, you know, negative thought processes. This could have been lack mentality. This could have been just not being able to see a way forward, or fear. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was that would have kept you back in certain situations, in certain relationships for an extended amount of time. You have removed all of those obstacles. You've removed them. And that, therefore, is why we're reaching this pinnacle now, right? This full moon. So, given everything that I just said in that moment, the only way that someone from the past would be able to get in is if you let them in, if you lend them a helping hand in that shit. Now, did you do that? Or is that something that you are in danger of doing moving forward? Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. There's no judgment here. We just keep it all the way a buck, right? I have to really pinpoint all of the energies that I see to either forewarn you or just give you a nice clear view or vision of what is happening here. Whoever this is, you would not have known that you were letting the devil back into your life. You would have not. You would have never known that it was Lucifer, Satan. You know, a snake. All right. There's no way that you would have known that you were given a helping hand to that kind of energy. But that's exactly what's showing up. All right. So there's energy that is good and bad that's here. It's really going to be up to you in reference to who it is that you decide to entertain or who it is that you decide to allow to remain here. Because it's almost like you allowed someone from the past to come back. I don't know how they got in, okay? I feel like they just simply asked, but they may have asked in the right way. They may have said some shit that you wanted to hear. You know, they may have said some real lovely shit that sound good to you. You know what I'm saying? Right? They may have solidified some feelings that you were already feeling for them, and they may have validated those feelings by saying that they also felt that way. But please do not be fooled into thinking that there are not ulterior motives here, okay? You know if this is you. So you are most certainly protected by the divine. You are protected most certainly by your spirit guides, okay? However, it is still free will, right? It's still free will out this bitch. So if the past comes back a knocking and you willingly let them into this fresh new cycle of success, this is a successful cycle of yours. You have made some necessary changes. You might not even be the same person, but you still loved that person. Okay, this is why they would have been able to get an invitation. Okay. For some of you, you invited them. For others of you, they just kind of knocked when they saw all the rest of the cars lining up at your feng shui. You know what I'm saying? They bypassed security at your mansion and was like, "What's up? Hey, big head. You know, what's going on? What you been up to? You know, I missed you. I was just thinking about you." And it's almost like they finessed their way into getting you to invite them in, right? Even though this says "let me in," it's like they didn't necessarily say they wanted to be a part of your life again. They didn't necessarily lead to the fact that they wanted to be an item again or work on the connection or anything like that. They may have just kind of pussyfooted around. You know what I'm saying? Backpedaled around the whole shit and make you think it's your idea. So this is definitely someone that you let back in. And for a lot of you, this person was allowed access multiple times, okay? Now this is making me nervous, and here's why. I'm not saying that newer energies are not approaching. I'm not saying that, but I couldn't really pinpoint if we were doing a new love message or an old love message. So I feel like your person was also pulling my strings out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, fucking with my head. Messing with the energies, manipulating things within that meditation. I could not pinpoint it. And now for some odd reason, I'm feeling like this is maybe a person returning brand new, you know, as a new person themselves. Dare I say they may have made necessary changes to appear as the person that you would have wanted them to be, you know, during the time that you were actually entertaining them. Whatever it is, it feels like this is someone who is given an open door to come back in, but baby, you will not be able to ignore this. These will be on fire at this point, okay? They're no longer just red. They're burning. They're ablaze. So you would have to literally just walk through that shit, you know what I'm saying? Burning and everything in order to not acknowledge it, okay? Now, this I like you card could most certainly be someone who enjoys your company. This could most certainly be someone who sees, you know, a good time, right? They like your style. They like what you have to offer. They like how you maneuver life. You seem to be a bit exciting to whoever this individual is, or individuals. It may be multiple. Man, but they are working overtime, okay, to be allowed access into this next cycle with you. You would have to be the one to let them in, however, okay? For some of you, you have already let this person in, but that's not the end all be all. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like things may flip upside down, unfortunately, before things get balanced again. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So I do believe that this would have been an individual who never really expressed their feelings. Of course not. Okay. You have love for this person, whoever they are, right? This is your story. You definitely had love for them. I don't believe that the two of you expressed the phrases between one another. However, there was never an I love you or a declaration of love from either one of you. This is just something that you kind of kept under wraps, like inside, internally. You just kept it to yourself, possibly waiting to see if they would be the ones who would say it first. But this is somebody who never really showed any emotion at all, right? Zero emotion. Had a great time with this person. You may have even been physical with this person. Yeah. So this may have definitely been a connection that set your heart ablaze, right? Opened you up, made you believe in the impossible even. This could possibly be someone unlike anybody else that you've ever dated before in your life. Okay? So it almost seemed like a rarity, like a unicorn of a relationship. Yet there was still that missing piece, right? The emotionality, the openness, okay? That's required. It needs to be reciprocated in order for things to really take off. So this would be something that just really barely made it off the ground, okay? May have had several cycles, you know, on and off, or you heard from them and then you didn't for a while, and then you heard from them again and then you didn't for a while. But at some point you started moving faster than they could even catch up. So this is why they may be so desperate. But please do not forget, okay, that I felt some sort of tempting offer, a tempter or a temptress coming in to say some shit that you would have always wanted to hear this person say. My inside parts though, all up in here with it, is really making me feel like it's a crock of bullshit. But you know, listen, I don't just guess, right? I'm just telling you what the energy is having me to relay at this time. I'm not saying it's a crock of bullshit, but it just might be, especially with this mask card, okay? This is someone who may try to tell you that these are feelings that they have kept under wraps, that they just didn't want to let you know. And now all of a sudden they want to wear their heart on their sleeve. It's like a complete 180. You see what I'm saying? And this is what makes it so unbelievable, especially to me. Lots of hot and heavy, passionate conversation. Okay. This will be something that you have wanted. This is something that you have wanted. That's almost being like answered. It's almost like a wish coming true in a sense, but it's masked with something else, okay? Damn. Okay, so they said that this Lovers card goes right under the red flags card. That makes a ton of sense. This may be somebody who wants to move extremely fast. This may be somebody who is all about the passion. Very, very touchy, very, very feely, very, very sexually driven energy. This could be somebody who feels like this is either something that you want and now they're finally going to give in to these sort of advances, right? In order to gain access to this next cycle with you, or this is someone who is going to possibly use that to blind you a little bit there, okay? It most certainly looks like a dream come true though, okay? It looks like a wish fulfilled in a sense. I do get the idea that Spirit is going to have you hold off on that, you know? Not so fast. So here's the thing. For many of you, okay, do not beat me up. I'm just hearing what I heard, okay? The ability to not let this person in is not in you, okay? The feelings are just too strong. That's just for some of you, right? Take it how it resonates, of course. So the way that you will know this is what we're talking about, this is the warning that's coming forth, this is the bullshit offer, right? Is by not letting this person run this shit like a drag race. You know what I'm saying? This feels like somebody who's going to try to rush things along, you know? Play upon your intelligence, rush you into anything, right? For some of you, it can even go as deep as rushing you into a marriage, just depending on what that success of yours looks like. That will determine how desperate this motherfucker is, okay? So we have the Hermit card. That is going to be clarifying. The Star card makes perfect sense. Definitely your energy. Star card is the card of Aquarius, right? It is also a major arcana. These are actually both major arcana. So there have been a lot of changes. That goes without saying with this full moon energy, right? Along with those changes have come a lot of success and all of the things that you have really wanted to get grounded in your life. So it's almost like things are just going to pick up. It's like a domino effect, the good energy, the opportunities, etc., right? Lots of soul searching on your end, lots of reflection, lots of inner work, right? And also possibly a time or a period of solitude. And this may be the vulnerability that this person needs, the fact that you have not entertained other energies outside of their connection. You see what I'm saying? So you don't really have anything to compare it to. That's just for some of you. Take that how it resonates. If you have not started dating yet, this person will feel like they have an advantage in that sense, right? The fact that nobody else has penetrated. No. What? You see how disgusting this person is? That's not what I meant to say. Nobody else has had the ability to share your space or had the ability to share their energy with you. So you may still have them fresh on your mind, even though you're going into a completely different and new cycle without them. They may try to use that to their advantage. Can you please clarify the Lover's card? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, for sure. For sure. That's where the nervousness comes from, okay? This is not someone who deserves to share in your success. This is not even someone who deserves to know how well you're doing. They don't even deserve to know what you're up to now. They don't deserve to know, you know, how you're feeling, where you live now, what your telephone number is now, how your mom's doing, your cousin, your whatever. You know, this is somebody who you really you tried to cultivate a true connection with this person. You may have been very transparent and open, but they were not. It had to end at some point in time, but this is definitely the energy. This 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the energy of someone who doesn't deserve. They don't deserve to know who you are now. They don't deserve to have a seat at the table. They don't deserve to partake in your energy, your time, your loyalty, your body. They don't deserve it. Yet they were begged to differ. And quite confidently. Let's see here. So we have the I like you card, but you love them. You see what I'm saying? It's the bullshit like that. They would have had plenty of time. It doesn't take that long to realize if you love a person or not. And in the time frame that this connection has been going on, for most of you, should have solidified that in this person. It's now really feeling like all old energy. But they tried to trick me into making me think that there was some new shit up in here as well. Wow. There is a sense of desperation here. It's maybe somebody who is extremely desperate to get you to buy this, okay? To buy this new character, to buy this new role that they're playing. And they may actually go on with it for quite some time before you actually realize it. This is why Spirit had brought this red flags card here, because the red flags, even though they're on fire, they are set ablaze. I don't feel like they're showing up that way. It's going to be a bit faint. The red flags. It's going to be like, did I just see that? Did you just do that? No. You know, it's going to be quite hard to grasp them immediately. But because you have history with this person, then it's just another one to add to the pile, really, right? So now we have this, huh? This would be in the position of this person's habits. These are the habits, whether subconscious or consciously done. This is what has brought us to this juncture. King of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Cups are about emotions and emotionality, right? Pentacles are about stability. They are about practicality. They are about money. They are about work. They are about diligence, right? the way that I read these two together, especially in this position, you guys, is this person had a really terrible habit of, instead of just doing what they said that they were going to do, instead of just actively going towards what they want, and this is in all aspects of their life, not just with you, instead of just doing that shit, right? Like Nike, instead of just doing it, they would instead like to rely on the emotionality of it. But we're in love, okay? We're in love, you know? But the pum pum and the D is phenomenal. This is what I want you to look at. This is what I want you to focus on. This is where the value lies. All of that other shit you're talking doesn't matter, but only it does. This shit fucking matters. So this person has a bit of a skewed mindset when it comes to the functionality of a connection. But that would only make sense because I do believe that this is someone who is possibly non-committal. This is someone who doesn't really have the bandwidth to see things off in the distance, like a future connection. They don't see things in the long term. They don't even think that way, right? They don't set goals. They don't set short-term goals. Goddamn. They don't have a goal for what they're going to do tomorrow. They don't even fucking know. Okay, that's this kind of person. They feel like life is about spontaneous wiles, right? And spontaneity and doing things that feel good and running with passion. And, you know, that's how this person's focus is entirely. Wow. And they did say that this King of Cups goes right beneath the Let Me In card. So that makes total sense. They're going to possibly try to play on your heartstrings a bit there, especially if you still have feelings for this person. They may feel like they will be successful in that. Whether they're right or wrong, that's neither here nor there, you know? I'm just saying what Spirit is naturally saying through these cards here, guys, okay? King of Cups is supposed to be an emotional diplomat, somebody who can be diplomatic, somebody who can keep shit balanced, right? And sane and even killed. But in this position, I feel like this person relies fully on the emotions that people attach themselves to. Whatever that might be. If you want to be in love, if you want to be married, if you want a baby, if you want a relationship, if you want exclusivity, whatever emotions you've attached to that outcome, this person relies upon that rather than just doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They put more value in the other. So it's almost like emotional manipulation, okay? Yeah. Hangman. Right? That makes perfect sense. It's just like you keep the person waiting, you keep people believing in sacrificing, you know? Sacrifice your soul, shit, right? Wow. This person's ability to tap into people's emotionality has often helped them get people to second guess their decisions to cut this person off, second guess, you know, their desire to actually have the shit that matters in a relationship, right? That's almost like when people be like, don't marry for money, marry for love. But it's like, we need both of them motherfuckers. Like, what are y'all talking about? It's not either or, motherfucker. It's not either or. It's not either or. It's both, bitch, okay? Everybody need to have a bag and everybody need to have a heart. Hello, somebody. I mean, that's like the bare minimum out this bitch, but people will try to make you believe otherwise, right? That's what I feel in this energy. This person is like, it's either or. It's either I'm going to be faithful, right? Outside of you, meaning we're going to break up, or I'm going to fuck a bunch of bitches and you're going to be my bottom bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the main one. You choose, right? It's quite delusional, but even though I'm phrasing it in such a way that gives us a little kiki, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a clown sometimes. What I mean, though, to say is that this person is able to really articulate it so well that it gets people second guessing themselves, second guessing what they want. Am I asking for too much? Am I doing the most? Am I being difficult? Is my list too long? Am I being impractical? Like, maybe the perfect person doesn't exist, you know, that they will try to play up on that and hope that you'll believe, you know, that you're wrong. Shit. I really would like to know what this person's end game is at this point, because you've already completed this cycle. Why are you back? You know what I'm saying? What purpose? What is the purpose, and what exactly are they trying to accomplish, right? Even though I don't feel many changes from this person at this juncture, that doesn't mean that it has not happened, okay? Now, keep in mind that the Hangman can also signify a different perspective. This person could have definitely changed their perspective on things. They do like you, but they're not in love. You see what I'm saying? And this is not somebody who I feel has made the necessary sacrifices to really have a relationship with you that entails love, and that also entails them reaping the benefits of the success that you have. You see what I'm saying? This is a mess. Okay, I'm going over to the extended, all right? I definitely want to see what karma is approaching this person. That's definitely something that I need to know. I believe, or I'm hearing innately, that that is going to give us the ability to know if the changes have actually been made and if this is a true offer or a bullshit offer. You see what I'm saying? I also want to see what habits they will be forced to release in the near future. That will also give us an eye into whether this person has made those necessary changes, for those of you who care, of course, okay? We will also see what next steps this person has in mind, their intentions behind those next steps. Hello, somebody, okay? We want to see what the potential outcome is going to be, whether you stay or go in the opposite direction. We will look at both. There's completely no judgment here. Y'all already know that, right? I also want to see what would the silver lining for all of this occurring in your life right now. What would the silver lining be? What is Spirit exactly trying to show you, or what good things will you experience from really releasing this? Okay, I definitely want to see that. We will also get Spirit's focus advice in reference to how to speed up momentum towards your divine counterpart. I will also dig in a little bit when it comes to your divine counterpart. I definitely want to see how will you know when you've met this person, okay? And I also want to know what will be the personality trait that really sticks, that shows you that they are the one, okay? So please click that like button, click the subscribe button, and I'm gonna go on over to the extended. I'm linking it down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye.